Okay, it's 10:05. Let's start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to graduate program information session for Emmy Rinker School of Construction Management. We're gonna have a bunch of slides. I created a lot of slides. So hopefully I'll be able to go through them like in 30 to 40 minutes to give you a very good understanding about University of Florida, Rinker School, our construction management programs in the like the master's and the PhD level. And then we do our best to have enough time for you guys to ask your questions. So I just wanted to give you an overview how we're gonna do that. So again, before starting the presentation, a quick introduction of us. I'm Masoud Gheisari. I'm the Director of Graduate Programs and Research at ME Rinker School of Construction Management at the University of Florida. We also have with us Mr. Joseph Carroll. He's the graduate advisor. He would be the main person being in communication with you when you're applying to our master's and PhD program. So the majority of the questions that you will have, either me or Joseph should be able to respond to those questions. So feel free to reach out to us in our email addresses, and we will be more than happy to respond to any questions you might have. So now let's welcome you to the University of Florida, one of the nation's top-ranked public university. UF is renowned for its commitment to excellence in education, cutting-edge research, and fostering innovation across various disciplines. As a member of this vibrant academic community, you will have access to a wealth of resources, distinguished faculty, and a diverse student body, all contributing to a rich and stimulating educational environment. So let's brag a little bit about the University of Florida. Our university is ranked number 7 by U.S. News and World Report ranking, and just recently, Wall Street Journal ranked us as number 1 for the money that we pay in order to get a degree. We offer also high quality of education that's also very affordable, and it puts us on top 10% of many Money's magazine list for quality of education and affordability that we provide with the affordable funding that we have. Another aspect is the amount of research that's happening, especially for the PhD student. They might be interested to know, like just in 2025, the University of Florida spent $1.3 billion in research, one of the highest expenditure in the United States. This significant investment underscores our dedication to advancing knowledge and supporting cutting-edge research across all various fields and disciplines that we have at the University of Florida. So now let's zoom in a little bit. Our school is a part of the University of Florida College of Design, Construction, and Planning. So this is a home to our innovative program in construction and also related built environment discipline. This college, the whole college is dedicated to providing comprehensive education around the whole built environment. And if you look at, this is the main building, and then upright, this is the Rinker School, and that's the building that our undergraduate, master's, and PhD program is located. So now let's go to that building. This is the Emmy Rinker School of Construction Management. We provide and specialize in providing top-tier education. I keep admitting people as we discussed. Our school is committed to prepping students for leadership roles in both academia and also industry. Just a quick note, like I did this plaque, which is on the left side of the column, like I did a picture using my phone. So Rinker Hall, where the Rinker School of Construction Management is located, is the first LEED Gold certified building in the whole state of Florida. And this building was approved as a LEED Gold certified in 2004. So like many years ago, before people doing a lot of sustainability. And it shows how our program has a long-standing commitment to sustainability and also energy efficiency. Now let's look inside the Rinker School. Rinker School is home to the Rinker School of Rinker Hall is home to Rinker School of Construction Management. Is a state-of-the-art three-story facility, 47,000 square feet. This building features multiple classroom, like research lab, centers, offices, lounges for the student, all equipped with top-notch technology and resources. So the good thing is that we provide all these exceptional working and learning environment all for construction management students. So since we have our own undergraduate masters and the PhD program all in construction management, the building is all for the construction students, like and in addition to all other facilities that we have across the campus. But that's a good thing that all within a single dedicated space, we provide all these to the construction management student. So a little bit about our programs so you can get an idea of what we do and where we are and where we came from. We offer four degree types. We have our own Bachelor of Science in Construction Management. We have two type of master's degree. One is thesis based and one is a non-thesis based. And also we have the PhD in Construction Management. So how did we get here? So we are the oldest running construction management program in the US. So we just celebrated our 90 years and soon hopefully will be 100 years of construction management in in the US. So we started in 1935. Then our master's degree, we started that like with the first master's degree in construction management in 1948 and the first PhD program in construction management in 1988. So, and then in 2014, like we got a big donation from the Rinker family, and we changed the school name to the Emmy Rinker School of Construction Management. So I think some people are not muted. So hopefully when you get in, please mute yourself. Uh, to give you an idea of how many students we have, we typically, in our construction management program, we have around like 500 students. Close to 400 are undergraduate student and close to 100 are graduate students. And again, the distribution, you can see around 60 students. So we go like around 50 to 60 students in master's program and also close to 40, sometimes 45, sometimes 35 of the PhD student in the construction management program to also get an idea of about like the research that's happening at the Rinker School. So we usually get new external research awards, and that's where the majority of the funding comes to hire grad students, especially PhD students. So like we usually get like $2 to $3 million per year on external funding. These are separate than the funding that we have through Rinker School itself. And then we spend around like again $2 to $3 million per year on the research and also on the grad students per year, just to give you a rough number on how much we spend on that per year. And again, the number of the student that you saw, this is the a picture from our last grad program reception. This is the beginning of the fall semester. So we usually bring in somewhere between 25 to 35 master's student per year. And we usually bring like 7, 8, 10 PhD student also per year. So this year we brought 12 again, but it roughly sometimes 5, 6, sometimes it's 10, 12. So that's a rough number of the students that we have per year. And interestingly, like you could see many female students, we have almost 40% of our master's students are like the female grad student, which is amazing for a construction management program. Before jumping into like what are different degree types we offer, I want to give you a bunch of slides that why we believe you should pursue a graduate degree in construction management and Rinker School. Okay. So this is a like what we call a Rinker faculty, Rinker family. So it includes all the faculty and the staff that we have. So which is like we have close to 30 faculty member and 10 staff member who are supporting all aspects of the like the undergraduate and graduate studies, all like from your admission all the way when you're here, all the way making sure to you finding jobs, and even after that when you leave we have staff that does alumni work and closely work with our alumni after their graduation. So this is the Rinker faculty. When you come here, you will work with many of them, depending on the courses that you take, depending on the top of the whether you're a master's or a PhD. So you will interact with many of these staff and faculty members. So in terms of the like the faculty, Rinker School provides like exceptional faculty support of like we have close to 30 dedicated faculty members. Our faculty work across nearly all aspects of the construction domain, from like very traditional areas like scheduling, estimating, construction law and contract, all the way to very cutting edge technologies like digital twin, AI, and robotics. So we have one faculty doing uh, many of those research work. Their diverse expertise also ensures a comprehensive educational experience and research spectrum covering both foundational and also more innovative applied areas of construction management. So, like, I did the screenshot, like, actually, recently from our research page at Rinker. So, what I did, I tried to categorize the top of the research that we did into topics. And if you look at it, we do research on safety and health, construction automation and robotics, project delivery and management, virtual design and construction, sustainability and resiliency, and tech-supported education training. And if you look at the focus areas under each of them, these are the specific projects that the faculty member had in those different topics. And I like copy pasted from them, like industrialized construction, IoT, AI and machine learning, team collaboration, digital twins, data usage in facilities management. These are like the wide area of topics I wanted to show you. Like if you're interested to doing research at the Rinker School, these are like we capture almost all aspect of the construction domain as a part of the research that we do. We have 4 research centers. These are like the bigger research groups that are sometimes multidisciplinary between groups. And then we have 10 smaller research labs. These are usually there's a faculty member in lead and taking care of the research in a more narrowed down areas of focus that those research lab they have. Like the 4 centers that we have is like the Center for Construction and Environment, Center for Advanced Construction Information Modeling, Center for Housing, and also Florida Institute of Built Environment and Resiliency. And then each of the faculty members, they have their own research labs too. Like it, again, as you look at the topic, it goes from a collaborative project delivery to human-centered technology to automation to disasters and trust and social change labs. So very diverse areas of research depending on the background that the faculty members have. And within our faculty, although we all are in the construction management, we have faculty members with background in civil engineering, in architecture, in electrical engineering. We have construction law. We have lawyers also. We have computer scientists in our faculty members. So they also have a wide range of backgrounds that can support very wide range of research that students might do as a part of the Rinker School. And again, like each of those labs usually have their own dedicated space. The centers, they have their own dedicated space. Also, we have like some shared space, like an example is this Rinker Grad Hub, which it has workstations, research booth. They have coffee bars, like collaboration centers. Just wanted to give you an idea where the students are working when they are here at Rinker School. One important aspect that you might be interested is the funding, for sure. So, like almost all the PhD students who are in our program, all the 40, the majority of have like the fully funded like teaching assistant or research assistant support. Some of our master's student might also have like again like the majority of the research the funding goes to the PhD student, but there are very top master's student that also especially those who are doing research on certain areas as a part of the MSCM, the Master of Science in Construction Management. They might have research or they might have like teaching assistantship or greater opportunity, which is like an hourly rate. So for the research one, if you're interested in doing a PhD, I would strongly recommend to check our research page. Like a research at Rinker School page. And like I did a screenshot on that in the bottom. You can see the list of the faculty member who are doing a wide range of research areas. I would strongly recommend that like check their research areas, research expertise. If they are of your interest, get in touch with them earlier to see whether they have funding availability or not. And when you get their approval, then go ahead and apply to our PhD program afterwards. So again, I just wanted to give you an overview. When you get here and when you start your graduate study here, we also have several scholarships. Like some of them $2,000 all the way to $4,000, but those are supporting like there are different scholarship for different purposes that our students are applying, and like there is a very high chance that the students getting it because usually we get less applicants than the type of the scholarships that we have in terms of supporting them. So again, the purpose that all these funding options help make your education more affordable and support your academic and also professional growth while you are here at the University of Florida. And again, our program is also supported by a dedicated team of 10 staff members who are here to assist you throughout your studies. They're supported from all the way from administrative tasks, academic advising, ensuring a smooth and productive experience you have during your time at the Rinker School. The most important one is Joseph here is on the call, who will help you a lot with the questions that you have about the graduate program. So again, feel free to contact him or if you have any question about your applications or admission to the grad school. Another thing that is like make us very different from the other construction programs across the US is that we usually admit like if you look at our cohort, we are not like those programs that we have 1,000 master's student. No, we have like not more than 50, 60 students at a time in our grad program. So our student to faculty ratio is around 1 to 19. Some of our classes, like the electives, are around like 15 students in a class. Some of the core courses that are required are like 25, sometimes close to 30. So this makes sure that you have receive a personalized attention interaction with your professors. This smaller class size also allows for more meaningful discussion, tailored feedback, and supportive learning environment that we think is very, very important for success in the grad school and also later on for finding jobs in industry. We also have two career fairs each year, one in the fall semester and one spring semester. Again, usually we max out, like we have like 120 companies, and that's the capacity that we have. We have more requests to have companies to hire our students at the Rinker School. These events are designed to connect you with the potential employers and help you to secure offers, also internships during the summers to enhance your career prospects. So we have one in the fall and one spring semester. We also, as a grad program, we have our career fair prep workshop for grad student, which is a one-day event, usually a week or two before the career fair, where we bring some of our recruiters. So these are the people that you see in the pictures are the VPs and vice presidents of some of the biggest construction companies across the US that are Rinker graduate, and they come in and also they mentor and advise our grad student on different topics of how to what are the career path in the industry, what are the best practices for resumes, how to engage with recruiters, how to do interview and prepping them to be successful in the job hunting and also internship hunting that they have. In addition to that, we also have our graduate student field trips. In addition to the grad field trips that it happens as a part of the classes, this is something that we do once a year. Again, most of our students that who graduate, they tend to stay in the southeast region of the U.S., like the southeast region, like covers like multiple 5, 6 states in the United States. But again, like we have students that might be interested to work outside of those region, and this is much more tailored toward those needs. And every year we go to a big city. Like this year, we went to New York City. We visited a bunch of the site visits that from our alumni, and then toward the afternoon we had a as a part of our alumni network club that we had in New York, we went and attended one of those meetings that they had. And I can tell you some of the student got like internship and job offers on the spot in that. Like again, we had the luxury of having over 1,000 graduates of our master's program all across the country. Almost in each company that you look in the United States, we have a Rinker graduate. So it's and we have a lot of alumni club all across the country, and usually we try to pick one or two of them per year and takes our master's student to get exposed also out of the southeast region, because again, a lot of construction happens in the southeast region, and many of our graduates tend to be hired in those companies and stay in the southeast region. But again, there are good numbers that also go to New York, San Francisco, LA, Chicago, or bigger cities outside of the southeast region too. Another important reason to join Rinker School and also pursue construction management is that our graduates enjoy competitive starting salary, often exceeding those in other built environment related, like in architecture or civil engineering. Again, this is the number that I got from the US News Best Job Ranking, and construction management on average tend to make like 10% more than those who are doing more traditional civil engineering, and even 20% more than those who are doing architecture. And that's also another reason that, especially during our master's program, we get a lot of students with an architecture and civil engineering background who want to pursue their master's in construction management and pick Rinker School to do that, to do their master's degree. Again, this is again, I told you our extensive alumni network includes over 1,000 master graduates who are making an impact in like nearly every state and with any major companies across the globe. And our success actually defined by our alumni. On this slide, you will see like examples of our very recent graduates who are thriving at some of the top companies and institutions, both in the US and also internationally, highlighting the significant achievement and the career path available to our graduates. What I did, I went to one year, like 2025 graduate, 2024, 2000, and I picked one. And you can see they're like one of them is working even for ExxonMobil, one of them is like in Belfor Beatty, Walt Disney Imagineering, like DPR Construction. We had another one who also continued their PhD here now as an assistant professor at Texas A&M. So you can see a wide range of different jobs, different companies, different states, when you look at them. The same thing about our PhD program. Our PhD graduates also, they're secure in impressive position, including faculty roles at some of the top institutions in the US, and also a very high level managerial position in this industry. These are, again, I did like one per year. And you can see they are now the professors at some of the best universities in the US. They are VPs of construction and strategic innovation, director of innovation. One of them is working at McKinsey, at Autodesk, at like big construction companies. So it's a wide range. So some of our PhD graduates they tend to go to industry, some go to academia, depending on their career choice and the passion that they have for the work. And also something about Gainesville. Gainesville is home to the University of Florida, which provides an ideal setting for your studies, with its welcoming and international friendly environment. Like it's also conveniently located 2 hour drive from Tampa, Jacksonville, Orlando, and like 4 to 5 hour drive to Atlanta to like Miami. So again, if you're interested to know more about Gainesville, I would recommend go ahead and check visitgainesville.com. It has a good amount of information that you can like get to know. So now let me elaborate a little bit about our like master's and PhD program here. First, I want to go through the MCM and MSCM program requirement. Uh, Most of the things that I'm going to talk about, it's on our master's program webpage. And I'm going to go and check it out again toward the end of this presentation. And also we have our master's handbook, which also captures almost everything that I'm going to discuss. So you're more than welcome to check our website. Everything, even all these slides will be posted soon on over there. So we offer two distinct master's degree option. One of them is the Master's of Construction Management. This is a non-thesis program, which is 30 credit of coursework. And the other one is Master's of Science in Construction Management. Again, 30 credits, but 24 credit of the coursework and 6 credit of the research. And again, the first one is, again, I believe 99% of you will do the first one because this is more aligned toward those who want to go to industry and find a job in the construction domain. But we also have a Master of Science in Construction Management where you need to do a thesis. And that's, I would put those who are don't know whether they're going to pursue PhD afterwards or they want to go to industry. So I would recommend doing that. Again, this is like 30 credit of coursework or research for both of them. But the students that are coming from a non-construction background, like if you don't have your undergraduate degree in a construction management, so if you are an architect or civil engineering, then you need to take also two leveling course, which is your first semester and second semester. And that's a fundamental of building construction 1 and 2. And that's the only leveling course you need to take in addition to these 30 credit of courses. Again, no matter what you do, both degrees options are kind of identical and they are both STEM designated if you're interested the OPS and like whether you can get the extension on the OPS. Again, an overview of the coursework. Again, majority of you might need to do the leveling course because the majority are coming from the civil engineering and architecture or other design or a built environment background. Then you will have like 12 credits of the core construction courses that are like scheduling, estimating, project management, and BIM. So everybody will take that. And then if you're like the non-thesis, then you need to do a capstone course on that. And if you're a thesis, you have to do a research thesis, research method course followed with your research thesis credits. And in either case, you might take a certain amount of the elective courses on topics related to the project management, technology, or sustainability. We also allow courses from the other programs, like by till like 6 credit if there are courses interesting in mechanical engineering, on statistics, psychology, education. Some of our students, depending on their research or their passion, might take other courses from there. And again, just in a nutshell, like it's MCM versus MSCM, I would recommend that the majority of you will go to MCM because you want to take a career path in industry. The MSCM, the ones that has like research thesis component is usually for those who are still not sure whether they want to do a PhD path or not afterwards. In terms of the like how this might take, again, usually you should be able to finish it in 3 semester, like 2 falls, like 1 fall and then spring and another fall. You have the opportunity to do a summer in between. Like the summer you can do like an internship during the summer and get credit for it, which is 3 credit. You can also take a 3 credit course from non-BCN electives. Sometimes there are online degree courses, online courses that can count toward your degree as well, that you can take them. So if you take those 6 credit courses, that can help you to have less amount of courses in your last semester or in the previous semesters too. But if you're not doing any summer, so 3 semesters of 12 credit of courses, you should be able to finish your master's degree in 3 semesters. That's a very common practice here between our students. And now, how much is that going to cost? Again, our total cost of degree is highly competitive for 36 credits. So the numbers that you see here is for 36 credit. We assume that you already need that 6 credit for the leveling course. So for 36 credit, in-state tuitions would be around 20K, and out-of-state tuition will be around 49K. So just a rough number. It's worth noting that the University of Florida is consistently recognized as one of the most affordable colleges in America. And I was just checking in the morning, we are #1 for affordability in the US in 2026 ranking by research.com across the universities in the United States. So for application, if you to apply to a master's program, you need to have like a typical application requirement, a 2-page statement of purpose, explaining why you want to do it. Please don't just make it a GPT generated, like write from your perspective why you're passionate about it. We're gonna read that, and it's very important. Like 3 faculty members gonna review that and provide you like ranking and how you are a good fit for a program. A CV, 3 letters of recommendation. Make sure that they are also done by the deadline. Your degree with a minimum GPA of 3.0 on a 4-point scale, your transcript and degree certificates. If you're not done with your degree yet, that makes sense. We wait for it, but like you need to provide like informal degree and informal transcript in the system so we can review that. The IELTS is 6.5 and TOEFL 84. If you're an international student, we don't need GRE. There is no GRE requirement for MCM or MSCM. And again, the deadline is January 15th. And we offer a very low cost application of $30. We cannot waive that, unfortunately. So it's a university level, so we cannot waive any of the costs associated for the application. And please make sure that you apply by January 15th. And we only admit in the fall because we have a cohort of students that goes through 3 semesters of the coursework. And so just make sure that like we don't have any admission for the spring or the summer. We only admit in the fall, and the deadline is January 15th, 2026. So that was like a capturing our master's program. Now let me also briefly go through a similar information for a PhD program. Again, like all the information that I'm going to discuss, all of them are going to show up on our PhD page and also on our PhD handbook. So if you go to our PhD page on our website, you can see all these information already being discussed over there. I will also provide the link of the same presentation, the video, and also the slides on the same page. So right now is from the last year, but I will update it after this presentation, update the YouTube link and also the slides over there, so you will have access to these slides if you need to do that. So again, our PhD also is STEM designated. The PhD is different than the master's, the expectation that you have or already a master's degree in a built environment related domain. And like after you get admitted, you have some DCP college requirement, like there are some core college requirement that you go and it's about like research methods, research design, how to like come up with hypotheses and everything. And also as a part of our concentration, we have a very similar like set of requirements. So the same set of courses that we have in our master's degree, which was estimating, scheduling, project management, and BIM, is the exact same courses also are core required courses from the construction management program. And also, we have some pedagogy requirements because the majority of our students are interested to go to and take become a faculty member. So you need to take courses from the College of Education, 2 courses, or do supervised teaching to satisfy the pedagogy requirement. And also, we are requiring certain courses on data analysis and statistics. And then the good thing is that this is going to capture like 40, 45 credit. The remaining credits is going to be your own decision to choose. And our students, like my students, they take courses from mechanical engineering, from civil engineering, from industrial engineering, from psychology, from computer science. Again, like the during the PhD, because that's you have the freedom to pursue what's your passion and what is your level of interest is. So you're more than welcome to pursue all the courses that we have across the university, and all those courses going to count toward your degree as well. So the sky is your limit for those courses. And also, if you notice, is that like since many of those coursework in the construction program is also similar to the master's student that they do, so many of our PhD students can get a degree in a master's degree in construction management by the time that they finish their PhD because they almost satisfy the majority of the master's degree requirements. So we have good number of the PhD student that come in with a civil engineering or architecture or urban planning or other degrees into our PhD program. So by the end of their PhD, if they plan it right, they can also get a master's degree in construction management within the usually 4 years of studies that they have in our like the PhD program. A very similar set of application requirements are needed. A 2-page statement of purpose is required, like where you're discussing your research interest as well and what you're interested to do as a part of your PhD. I would strongly recommend, unlike the master's student, before you apply for the PhD student, before you apply, get in touch with the faculty member and see whether there's any faculty member supporting your admission. Okay, so it's better to identify, even you're self-funded or not self-funded, like identify a faculty member to support your studies here, because if there's no faculty member supporting your study, there is a high chance that we're going to decline your application, because unless there is a faculty member agreeing to work with you, we will not accept your PhD application to our program. So I would strongly recommend to get in touch with our review or research page, review the faculty member doing different type of research, get in touch with them. If they're funding your research, best. Definitely apply. Even if they are not funding your research, make sure to get their approval and then put their names in your statement of purpose to be on the safer side. And then for sure, put together a CV, the 3 letters of recommendation, your bachelor's and master's degree. Again, some of you only have bachelor's. There is a high chance that we would decline your application for a PhD unless you have significant amount of research experience and publication during your undergraduate degree. And also the similar IELTS and TOEFL score for international students. GRE, again, is not required. We, like in our program, we don't have GRE requirements, so you don't need to submit any GRE requirement. And also the application for fall admission is December 5th, so it's very soon. And similar $30, and unfortunately, we cannot waive that either for our applicants. And before we jump into the Q&A session, I want to also do a quick review of our website. Hopefully, you all can see my page. Can you see the page right now?
Yes.
Okay. So again, all the things that I said and all the things that I showed is already available on our website. If you go to the Rinker School website, which is gonna look like this. If you go under the academics, Our master's program and the PhD program link is already there. So if you click on the master's program, you can see all the details that I've discussed. There's a flyer, the presentation, and the video is over here. The same curriculum I showed you, the application requirements are here. You can just click on here and you can apply to our program. And the handbook is also here. So if you are more than welcome to read the handbook here too. The same thing about our PhD program. If you go under the PhD page, the similar set of information about our PhD program going to show up over there, the flyer, presentation, information session, apply directly there, our funding opportunities, and also the links to our PhD program page, handbook, and other things. And also, if you want to learn about the research, like it has 3 tabs here. So the first one going to take you all the research areas that we have, all the faculty members who are doing different type of research. You can narrow it down to virtual design and construction, and the faculty members who are doing certain type of virtual design and construction research going to show up over there. You can go to their website, read you can go to their personal website, to the Google Scholar, read them, and then contact them if you have questions about the top of the research. We also, the same research labs and the research centers page are here, and also research news about like the top of the research. You can know like, okay, these are the master's students who are defending. These are the funding that we're receiving as a part of our graduate program. So from the research news page, you can also get to know what's happening in terms of the research in our program. So it's a very good practice to go there and learn more about our research. So with that, I want to stop sharing and open this for Q&A. Oh, I see 8 comments over there. Hopefully